Welcome back to our second Get With It podcast. I'm joined with the CEO of CTI Technical Services, Eric. And once again, cool gal Sam back at it.
Back at it again.
Back at it again. So, Sam, you're the only one that knows. What's going on today?
Everything, you know.
Sam is the only one who's prepared.
Yeah, these losers.
Shots.
So,
Okay, anyways, go ahead.
iPhone 12 and iOS14. Would you get a new phone for the exact same thing that you have now? Just because it's new.
Well, considering
I know somebody that would, actually.
Eric Eisen.
Eric, Jason,
Me.
Eisen.
The new? It's
do.
rumored that it's coming out in October.
and I've seen some of the
But it's
bits and pieces that are out there.
a camera
iOS 14
starter.
is pretty cool
Well, yeah, I like
because
that.
I did
Did you do your
update my.
widgets and stuff? Did you spend hours on it?
No, I did not
Widget?
spend hours.
I
But
spent a
I
little
did.
bit of time.
Did you?
I
How
did.
much time? How much
I
time are
only
we
spent
talking?
like 20 minutes though, because then I was like, I only did my front page. I'll show you it. For the listeners, you won't get to see it.
You can put it in there.
Oh, look at that! That's fancy.
Wow, that is like,
Good show, everybody.
jeez almighty.
See?
The second page is not there yet. It's just some images.
Wow.
But we have the nice
You're fancy.
situation
I'm not that
calendar,
creative.
a nice quote to get you through the day and the time.
What's the quote of the day?
Expect nothing and appreciate everything.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You need that in your life.
Do you?
I need that.
And then I have
need
another
the quote
one.
of the
What
day.
does this say? Turn and face the morning sun, see a new beginning naturally unfolding right before you.
Wow.
That
This
one's just on
puts a
this,
smile
this,
to your face in
this
the
page
morning.
isn't ready yet, but we'll get there.
Poetry.
Yeah, we'll get
But
there.
I've seen like
I have not done my widgets yet.
people have spent I saw videos and like people were like, I just spent 15 hours on this, like please appreciate it. I'm like, what are you doing with your day?
15 hours of setting their
Did
phone.
it look as good as that?
No, like you can
Do you
change.
know how many
well, you
hours
can
I've
change
set
so
on my
much
phone?
stuff. No, but like to sit there and because you can change the little icons, like the images in it, but then because you have to do it through the Widgetsmith app or like other apps, you click on it and then it takes you to that app and then
Wait,
it
so
takes
there's
you to Twitter
an
or
app
Instagram.
now to organize your widgets.
Yeah, that's what mine is. Like those
Oh,
things.
you have a widget app.
Yeah, it's like you can get like it's all these different apps you can do and
See,
then
you learn something new every day.
exactly.
Wow.
I did not know you could get an app
Yeah.
to control your widgets.
You do like for the one I have, I just went with a simple one, but you can get the weather, that calendar, your steps, the moon phases.
So it's like
Um,
a third party app or it's an
yeah.
Apple thing?
well, it's like no, you have to go.
You have to go.
It's a third
Gotcha.
party thing. I
You
mean,
know-
Apple.
You know
when
they have
first,
apps in the App Store.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Where do you
Did
get
know?
those from?
If you go where
How
the
do I-
little A on
How
the,
do I get to the
App
App Store?
Yeah, on the App Store. That's
The
where you
app-
go.
What is the App Store?
The Apple App Store. That's where that is. Yeah.
Check it out sometime.
I
Just
will
in
try
case.
it
Get
out.
with it.
I have a
little
pager, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you? I have a pager I can give you if you want. I don't know if you can turn it on, but
bit. No.
Yeah.
I had one that's dead.
The most I had was like a track phone. Back in my day.
A
That
track
was-
phone. What is that, a prepaid?
Yeah, when you had like the minutes and stuff.
Oh, wow.
You wouldn't understand that lifestyle.
Oh no!
Really?
I had a flip
Is that what
phone.
we're doing now?
I had a flip phone back in the day that didn't work.
A flip phone?
Yeah.
What, one that I had turned off?
Yeah, it didn't work at all.
Did you ever, when you were
And the-
little,
and the
you would have
camera
the
didn't
flip
work.
phone and you would like walk around and you'd be like,
Yeah, that's what I was about to tell you. I did exactly.
did
that.
you?
I
well,
did
maybe not
exactly
exactly that face.
No, but I had like a picture of my dog on it, and I would walk around and I'd be like,
Yeah,
"Wanna see my dog?"
You literally, I would
It's just
walk
on-
around
it's
the
on my
mall
phone. It's on my
with
flip
my
phone.
mom, and it was
Did it
just,
power up?
and she was her phone, and I would just like flip it open and pretend I'm texting people when it was my mom's, and like she was with me at the mall.
just
But
so
I was like,
unbothered.
Yes. I was
But did
like,
the phone actually take pictures?
or
was it powered
just-
on?
was
No,
your phone?
actually, I had to import pictures onto it from something else.
Really?
Yeah, like I had to.
So you had a whole situation.
Yeah,
just to
no,
feel
because
cool.
the camera didn't work, so I had to like plug it in. I had to plug it into
What
like
phone was this?
I don't remember, but I had to plug it into a PC, and then like upload a picture.
I think this is a fantasy.
No, it's definitely not, because I took it to Pet Day.
And you showed
But I
your.
would-
your
And I was like,
you
that's
had to
my
hook it
pet.
up to a PC to get the picture off.
No,
Yeah, I think that's what it was. The camera on the phone probably worked.
I don't think the camera worked. I never took a picture on there.
Hmm.
I had like ones that like old razors. Like I had this pink old razor, and I didn't have a phone plan or anything because I was like in 4th grade. But it was like somebody in my family's, and they were like, "Oh, I got a new phone. Here, do you want to?" Like when you're little, you're like, "Oh, I love playing with it," you know. And I literally thought it was so cool. And it turned on, but I couldn't do it. Like the most I could do was take pictures, and I would literally just like walk around and be like, and think I was like the coolest girl in the world. And then when I got like a track phone, and then you had to like pay for minutes and everything. And then once it got to the slide ups and you had a full keyboard to text.
Rough life. I used to play those bubble popper games on the slide up phones. You know what I'm talking about?
That was on
Did you ever
an
break
old
one of
Sprint
them?
phone that I had.
Yeah.
Like the sides.
The bubbles, yeah, you're supposed to break them. That's
No,
part of the game.
No, did you ever break one of the slide phones? I did that one time.
No.
How?
On purpose?
Yeah, I was mad.
You couldn't close the flip phone, so you smashed the slide.
It was the slide part. Like it was only like you had it was like you could be this way, or then you turn it this way and slide it.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I was like, I think I was mad at my parents or something, and it was probably like the most exactly. I'm like,
you just broke it.
And then I broke
on
my
purpose.
phone.
You were like,
but,
see, I have to get a new phone.
Yeah. And then I got a new phone. But
What was your first phone? Was some kind of
My
iPhone?
first phone was
Like an iPhone 3 maybe?
No, I was in 7th grade. It was an iPhone 4. An iPhone 4. And I think I was one of the.
You were going to Russia.
Yeah, I was one of the older.
He was
See,
he was telling me something about Russia, and I was like, "Are you lying?"
I was one of the older kids that had a phone though. I remember this one kid in 1st grade at my school. Really crazy kid. He had. He was in 1st grade when I was in probably 6th grade, and he had 2 phones.
Oh.
He had an iPhone. And he
Yeah.
had an Android phone, which I'm thinking back on it now. I'm sure they were his parents' old phone.
Yeah.
They weren't on. They weren't live.
They weren't on.
Right, but he would just carry around like 2 or 3
phones.
phones, like one for business.
That's so funny.
1st grade. Yeah, he's gotta keep the lives separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He was dealing in contraband in 1st
In
grade.
first
I
grade.
mean, you don't know. Silly bands are
Silly bands.
high bargain there.
Bubblegum.
And like
Whatever.
Take apart erasers.
cool, erasers. We had this
Smelly pencils.
like school store thing, but it was literally just like a little counter that you could go to on Fridays, and you could get like the coolest erasers and like the coolest things, and it was like the best thing of the whole week because you would come back with like the pens that like smelled like fruit, or like those pencils that smelled like grapes and like oranges and lemons and
I don't
stuff.
think we had a store like that. in
Really?
school. Not that I-
It was just like
Yeah,
a
neither.
little thing that it was like every Friday, and then you could just like buy random things.
I remember like the highlight of school for me was like a day when a teacher would give me a sticker. I remember those days. I would get like a star sticker, like right here, and I'd be like, stickers.
Yeah.
I got a
Important.
sticker.
Important.
Yeah.
Kids love them.
Yeah.
Kids love
Important
stickers.
stuff.
When I was a
Maybe that's what we should do
Pre-K
instead of giving
teacher.
raises. I should
Yeah,
just
just give a star sticker.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good work.
job. I'm gonna think about that.
but
Yeah.
So let's get back to the phones.
Getting back to it.
but there's
well, back to it.
with iOS 14. So there's the whole part of it to make it look cool, which I like. But then there's so many more things like also I just got a text from then this has to do with iOS 14 is that all of like the junk and spam calls go directly to your voicemail, like they don't ring or anything, so that you don't have to.
Really?
Yeah, I
I
literally.
just got a
well,
scam likely
something. Let me
phone
check.
call.
Because I was like, oh, this is so. It says great news. Oh, this is for Verizon. Do you have Verizon?
No.
Great news. We're now sending potential fraud calls to voicemails automatically for extra protection. The iOS 14 update includes silent junk callers, a new feature that auto blocks potential scams and sends sends them to your recent calls and voicemails. So that's also fun. And FaceTiming, you would you would go to an app.
Yeah.
Now you
That's
can,
pretty sneaky though, actually.
Yeah. Now you can cheat under the radar.
If you change your phone to something else, people knew
and now
you're doing. What are you doing? Why do you have me on pause?
Why are
Yeah.
you talking to me? Yeah, exactly.
But now it's just gonna be a
Now
little window,
yeah.
and you can not pay attention to somebody and they don't know it.
I was FaceTiming Jake this weekend because he was away, but like for some reason his kept going paused. But I was like, why am I on paused? It's rude. Why are you FaceTiming me if I'm paused?
Right.
But
now,
It is a
if
rude
he updates
thing.
his phone to iOS 14, you'll never know.
I'll never know. He'll be
The
sitting there
world
like
may
buying
never
cars.
know. Yeah.
He's watching.
And I'm like, and I'm chatting
He's
away.
watching car videos,
Yeah.
and
I'm
He's like,
you think he's looking at you.
Yep. Oh man, I can't believe she did that.
Yeah.
Oh
And
gosh.
it's the same though with videos too, like movies and like if you watch Netflix or YouTube on your phone, it's the same thing. And it
Right.
still pops up wherever, which is cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's actually cool, but
I like
It's
it
a
because
thing.
like I mean it's cool for like
I'm saying the FaceTime
yeah
thing.
the FaceTime. I
Yeah.
mean it's nice because sometimes when you're on FaceTime you're like, oh, let me look this up.
Yeah, that's
Like that's fun.
that's a that's a cool feature.
But if
But
you're trying to make a person happy, it's kind of
Yeah.
weird because you never know if they're ignoring you.
yeah,
But and what else do they have?
yeah, there's a bunch of new features I'm still trying to figure out. Pinning messages at the top, which is kind
Yeah.
of cool. People that you talk to a lot,
Oh,
you can
so you don't have
keep
to,
them at
like-
the top.
Scroll down and everything like that.
And I do like the I don't know what it's called, desktop. I don't know, but when you go from page to page,
Yeah.
so you can do it really
Full
quick.
hmm
The home, but
And
the
all of your
scrolling-
apps now are also like.
I don't really like that thing at the end.
And at the end, how they're all
They're grouped.
grouped
Like
together.
I'm not even sure what the purpose of that is,
either.
because you can't. If you click on that, it doesn't open that app. It just clicks on whatever those things are.
You showed it to me the
Whatever
other day that you were like, oh look, this is so
Yeah,
cool.
that's- I
You're
thought
like,
it was.
it groups
And
it.
then-
You don't.
yeah.
But I like the fact that you can quick move between
yeah.
screens, where you used to have to like swipe.
Yeah, when you have 50 pages of apps.
Yeah, see, I
Well,
only have
I
like
did.
3.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
2, so it's just
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have a lot of apps. Very,
Oh.
very important.
Are you? Most of your apps are probably like
They're all junk.
video games or something.
There's all stuff that
That are just like random things.
You
You
guys
have
have
some
when
questionable apps.
games that you had when you guys were kids.
Yeah, and that like
They're all still there.
Still on your, that's
Yeah,
funny.
there's hundreds and hundreds of them.
Yeah, I don't know how you live like that. It's insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to have all mine like grouped, and Jake always like, why? Because like if he goes on my phone, he's like, where is this? And I'm like, it's grouped, it's labeled. Like there's
It's very well organized.
Yeah.
this, and he's like, well, that's stupid.
Mine's kind of like that too. Like I have a bunch of like boxes and groups
Yeah,
and things.
and then I label it, and then have like photos.
but, right.
or like-
the problem comes though when you forget
Yeah.
what group it's in, and then you're like,
I do that a lot with like my calendar and my notes because like those aren't things that I normally look at.
Yeah.
I'm like, where is this?
you gotta swipe down and type it in. Oh, calendar.
Oh, and you can also type in emojis too on text. So instead of having to swipe through all of the emojis, you can just like type in like computer.
I've been doing that for a while.
Okay.
What's this thing?
I'm pretty cool like that.
You can like on when you pull up like emojis and stuff, you know, you don't
Yeah.
have to like swipe all the way down to get like a computer or
okay,
anything
yeah.
like that. You just type in like computer or like dog or cat, and it just
Yeah.
pops up with all the. So
Really?
you don't have,
Yeah, the
did not
trick.
know
The
that.
trick is
It's finding the right emoji. You know, it can
Is-
take time.
it's
Yeah,
an-
it can.
yeah.
It can.
Campaign.
The trick
And
is
you-
to know the word for the facial ones. So like I know that like
Oh, see, I wouldn't know.
like
that.
I know that G's means like eyes rolling
Yeah,
backwards. So if you type
Mhm.
J or GEEZ,
It goes
it's
on.
like oh
Yeah.
right yeah. There's a bunch of them like that.
Huh.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yep.
learning something new every day.
Yep.
2 new things today.
Yeah.
But then they also have a leaked password thing, so that it kind of it helps you figure out if your password is like bad, or if it's like been used a lot, or is taken and stuff like that. Just so it's like another security factor that they put on there too, so that you can have better
Really.
passwords. On.
So it tells you like this is a bad password. Don't use this password because
yeah, or
it's
if
common.
it's like if it's a common
It's a
password,
common thing.
yeah. hmm Or if
So if
it's
it's like-
Password.
or if it's kind of
the
like
word password.
in like a system out there that's been like hacked or something like that. Like that is a bad password or something.
I gotcha. But it's probably for common things that people use like
Yeah, like password
password
or
or
like 1, 2, 3.
ABC 1 2
or like
3.
the whoop
yeah.
when you go across the keyboard.
Yeah. But so funny you should say something about the
The knee slapper.
Funny you should say something about the password situation. Everybody a lot of people use the same password for everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, or a slight variation of
Yeah.
that password.
Oh, one different number.
Yeah,
or
it's like,
something.
Whatever, password 1, password 1,
Mhm.
2, password 2, password 3,
Exclamation
password
point,
4.
Yeah.
Or their birthday, or their kid's name, or their whatever it might be. And they use the same thing everywhere. And then one of these sites get hacked, like Target or Shutterfly or whatever.
Even
it might be
Wawa,
LinkedIn.
I mean, that was cards, but still.
Yeah, there's information that gets breached and gets hacked all the time, and then that information is out on the dark web. That information, your name, your email address, and that password, and then all of a sudden somebody could potentially have access to all of the rest of your logins
Yeah.
because they know what your password is. They have your email and your password. It's easy enough for hackers to sit there and try. They don't even have to sit there. They have
They literally
systems.
know exactly what to do.
No, I mean they have systems that have bots that go and do this kind of
this.
work. It's not like a guy sitting there that's just doing that. So there's programs that go in and try this stuff. So and they can try this email and this password combination against hundreds or thousands of sites, and then slight variations of that. So it's really good for you to not use the same password for everything. And then how do you keep track of all that?
Yeah, it's tough to remember them all.
Yeah, that's my issue. Because I literally.
We actually have a solution for that.
Do we now?
Do we? What is
Really?
that solution?
Could you tell us?
I can.
Tell us more.
No, seriously though, but generally it can be used for personal use. It's free for personal use. For business purposes, the same kind of thing applies for businesses. Everybody says, well, how's that going to affect my business?
Yeah.
But if you have a user that's using their work email to sign up for something, and they have it at yourbusiness.com email, and they sign up for whatever it might be. It could be anything. Most people use their email that they have, and again sign up for these things, whether it be Target or LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram, whatever it might be, and they're using the password. Now that hacker has your business email, which is your domain, and then they can figure out where that business is, what that login is, what that IP address is, and they can try that password. So they can try then using those passwords or variations of those passwords to hack into that network, and you don't even realize it until it's done.
Yeah,
so,
I know like nothing about hacking or infiltrating networks or anything, but I used to have this game on my phone, and it was like it was coding or something like that. You know what game I'm talking about? Hack Run. Yeah. So it was this game you could go and I don't know what that language would be called, but you had to like open the it kind of I can't think about it.
You had to read people's guess their password.
And you read their emails. You had to read their emails,
get
find
their
passwords,
find their stuff,
read like everything.
that sort of thing, which is basically kind of how hacking works.
Yeah.
It's not that hard for people to find information about.
Yeah, that game was super easy. Like once I got it.
So
Teaching them young.
I was probably 12 years old, and there were like 50 levels to it, and you would go in and you have to like accomplish different tasks. You have to like get her email and then like use her password, log in, email this other guy for his thing, because then you can use her email, you can use his email, and then you begin to like develop everybody's stuff. You can get in anywhere.
Well, definitely, and then it turns in from there, getting in, spoofing, sending messages, asking people to do tasks inside a company.
Right.
Hey,
inside
I'm
a network.
here. I need. Can you get me a gift card?
Yeah.
Can you do this
Remember
or that?
that happened to me? And I was like, what's good? And you're like,
Yeah, definitely. No, not very many people are going to say.
Explain what happened.
Hey, can you get me?
I got like an email and it was like from Luigi, and he was like, hey, like I need you to go get like 10 $500 gift cards, and just send me pictures of them, blah blah blah. And I was like, wait, what? And then I called Eric and I was like, why is this real or is this, you know? And then Eric was like, no, that's a scam. And then right after that though, I saw like just like videos on social media of like that happening to a lot of people, and I was like, oh, I'm not the only one.
Well, we recommend people use a password manager. There's a bunch of them out there. I use something called LastPass, and for individual users, it's free.
Okay.
And what it does is it allows you, it snaps into Internet Explorer, Edge, Chrome, Firefox on your phone, Android phone, or your iPhone. And then you have to manage that one password for that app.
Yeah.
And it'll create a secure password for each one of everything that you log into.
Crazy passwords.
It'll create a password, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can either store the password that you want in there, or it'll create. You can tell it to create a password, so then it knows what it is.
Yeah.
And it's a complex characters, numbers. Looks like
That's how
garbage.
My dad does passwords, and it drives me and my family nuts because it was like everything for like just simple things for like Netflix and like the Wi-Fi and like
Z,
Amazon,
capital
like
K, 3, 7.
and like you want to at least for like Netflix and stuff, you want to like at least kind of remember it because you're logging into that.
Right.
This man, God bless him, but
With the remote too.
yes,
Probably like
and you have
1, 2, 3,
but it's
4,
like you
5.
have to then go through like clicking
Yeah,
the
on the TV.
arrows
On the TV
and like
gets a little much.
and I'm like, seriously? And then my mom is like, love her, but the worst person with technology. And she's like, I don't even care. I'd rather read a book at this point because I can't log on to this.
My grandpa has that.
Really?
Yeah. He has like a
sheet.
Yeah, it's like a yellow sheet of paper that's like folded up, 3-ring hole punch, folded up like this,
Super.
again and again and again.
It's origami.
So
He's
this
just
is
got it
got
slid in as like a
Password
card.
origami.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good.
I don't think the LastPass works on TVs. I could be wrong, but for Netflix or something like that, where that's probably you can just make it something simple.
Generic.
But I mean, it's got your
But,
card on it.
Yeah. Well, that's true. No, I guess that's true.
Yeah, it is.
So, for anybody who's concerned about their password situation or wants to learn more about password managers for their business, you know what to do.
Call us.
We'll get you with it.
So we talked about school last time. How's school going now? Is it better? Not as weird?
It's actually really fun.
Good.
I've met a couple people. I'm in a couple group chats now, talking to different
That's
people,
fun.
making friends.
Are you? Do you know if you're near any of the people? Like,
Yeah, actually, I shouldn't say. I had lunch with one of the kids a couple of days ago.
What should we say?
Because it's like we're supposed to be.
You're fine. You're outside.
Because it was.
Yeah, it was outside, but
We're not in a
social
quarantine
distancing.
situation, so it's okay.
Yeah.
okay. But we went to Five Guys and
Yum.
Best Burgers. Also not sponsored by Five Guys.
But we will be if you wanna.
Five Guys has the best burgers
We'll take them.
that I've ever had in my life.
So now we're getting burgers and cookies.
I've had a lot of burgers. Five
We'll
Guys
take
bar
it
none.
all.
Anyways,
Am I gonna buy drinks too?
Yeah, we'll get some drinks.
yeah.
Have a
Anyways,
whole mukbang. We'll have a mukbang next. Who wants a mukbang?
Wings.
I think we're
we
doing
should do
wings.
wings.
Yeah, we're doing wings. We're gonna call the segment "Winging It."
Winging
So-
it. Get winging it.
No. We're just winging it.
We're gonna have to get.
We're winging it. Anybody that wants to send us fresh hot wings to try,
Honestly, any food.
we'll review them.
Honestly,
Any
she's like, whatever. Just mail it in.
Whatever you can.
Yeah,
do.
just
That's
mail it in.
So school.
So it's going really well.
Good.
And actually, my business professor yesterday tasked my class with creating a video, a song, or a piece of art that it wasn't really a piece of art, so it's like a video or a song,
Something like creative.
right?
Yeah.
Creative piece to demonstrate like a specific topic in business. So each group got a different topic. My group's topic were the 5 characteristics of money, and I'm not gonna lie, over the past 24 hours I have become a very successful music producer.
He's gonna
Very
be on.
successful.
He's gonna be on Spotify.
I have a career now.
He's gonna.
Yeah, our first track is called "Take It to the Bank."
We're gonna feature that.
It's I don't know. Yeah, you might
take a listen.
Yeah.
Right. Make sure the AC is cranked because it's gonna be hot in
It's
there.
hot.
It's hot. Yeah.
We got Sam on the track.
Portability, the ability to be carried. Got lots of corn and paper, you'll be married. My rhymes go hard, just like a rocket. Carrying up all these metal coins all up in my pocket. Hoarding lots of items could be tiring. Put it in the bank and you'll be retiring. Now I know my rhymes contain profitability. Now it's time for me to stop. Here's the visibility.
Boom. Big Shack.
Let me get the mic. 5 things listed as monetary characteristics are really simplistic if you just decide to listen. If you want to spend all your dough in a way that is logistic, you're gonna have to tune your brain, trust us, and get with it. So before we buy copies of military tanks, make sure that we're smart with the money so it never will sink. It's important to understand it, so let us be frank. The only thing you gotta do is...
That's fun.
Yeah.
It's a
good.
good way to mingle.
Yeah.
Because like it's so weird
Right.
to...
It's cool though because I know that a lot of people, like in the music industry lately, like even myself, I'm not in the music industry, but I'm a musician.
Yeah.
And it's like when you can't be face to face with somebody, you can't really play music with them. So like,
So if you would do something like
right,
this,
like
it's
I
so
play the
fun.
violin and the guitar, and you can't really do that kind of stuff over Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fun because in this instance, I can have somebody take a video of them like singing over whatever beat, and I can have somebody else in a different place and somebody else in a different place. Like in my video, one of the kids is from Africa, one of the kids is from Seattle, Washington, another one's from China.
Wow.
There's a couple from around here, yeah. So it's like really diverse area. And they all sent the video in. I added it into the track, and it actually kind of sounds like a little bit like a
It
song.
sounds really
So,
good, honestly.
Thank you. Well, thank you for joining us today on Get With It. We hope that you enjoyed the show. Maybe the rap a little bit. I know it's hot, but tune in next time for our third podcast, and see you later.
Thanks for joining us. We had a
Follow
lot
our
of fun.
socials.
Thank you.
API works. Bye.
See ya.